In 2021, Amazon was valued at $1.8 trillion. So what exactly did Jeff Bezos do that allowed him to become the richest person in the world in just a few years? This is the story of Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon.com, who starts his journey from a small garage with an online book-selling company and goes on to become one of the richest people in the world. This story shows how an ordinary man working on Wall Street steps out of his comfort zone, decides to start his own company, comes up with the idea of an e-commerce business like Amazon, and faces countless challenges along the way. The story begins with a brief introduction to Jeff Bezos. Jeff is born in New Mexico. When he is 4 years old, his parents get divorced. His mother later remarries, and the family settles in the United States. Despite difficult circumstances, Jeff's mother and stepfather raise him with strong values and teach him to dream big. Jeff studies hard and also works alongside his education. He becomes the valedictorian of his high school and graduates from college with cum laude honors. Now the story moves to New York City in 1994. Jeff is working as a vice president in an investment company. His dedication and work ethic are exceptional. He often works so late that he spends nights at the office. One day, due to work pressure, he even forgets about an important meeting. His friend Nico reminds him, and his wife Mackenzie, who works at the same company, also attends the meeting. During the meeting, the company chairman, David, suggests moving their brokerage business online so clients can place orders through the internet. He also says the company wants to expand and asks the team to find better ideas to increase profits. This is the early era of the internet. There is no YouTube, no Instagram, and no Facebook yet. After this, Jeff starts researching the internet. He reads an article stating that the number of internet users is growing at a rate of 2,300% per year, and that online sales are increasing by nearly 3,000%. He realizes that no other market is growing this fast, and that the future belongs to the internet. This realization ignites a strong passion in him to build something big. After weeks of thinking, Jeff comes up with the idea of selling products online. People will be able to browse products easily, save time, and companies will reduce operational costs. One night, Jeff discusses this idea with Mackenzie at home. She tells him she is no longer satisfied with her job and wants to focus on writing. Jeff fully supports her and believes in her talent. Jeff also admits that he is tired of his job and wants to start his own business, but he hesitates because he lacks capital and is afraid of leaving a well-paying position. The next day, Jeff starts thinking about what people would buy online. Suddenly, he realizes that books are the perfect product. Everyone, from children to the elderly, buys books. Jeff visits a large library and notices that it closes at 10 p.m. This gives him a powerful idea. What if people could buy or access books anytime from anywhere? He becomes confident that selling books online is the right decision, especially since physical bookstores cannot display millions of titles. Jeff presents this idea to his boss, David, but David rejects it. He tells Jeff that it makes no sense for a vice president of a major firm to sell books online and warns him that the book business has no future. Jeff leaves the office disappointed. At home, Jeff shares everything with Mackenzie. She encourages him and tells him that if he truly believes in himself, he should quit his job and work on his idea. Her support boosts Jeff's confidence. The very next day, both Jeff and Mackenzie resign from their jobs. Jeff reaches out to friends and acquaintances for investment, but most people dismiss his idea as foolish. Eventually, Jeff and Mackenzie sell their apartment and move to Texas to live with Jeff's parents. Jeff asks his parents to invest $300,000 in his business and honestly tells them there is a 70% chance the business could fail. Despite the risk, his father trusts Jeff's abilities and gives him his life savings without any conditions. With this support, Jeff and Mackenzie drive to Seattle, Washington, where they plan to start their business. Jeff rents a house and decides to use its garage as the office to save money. That garage became the birthplace of his company. Gradually, a small team forms, a website is developed, and after relentless hard work, Amazon.com finally launches. When the first online book order comes in and the customer pays by credit card, Jeff and Mackenzie are overwhelmed with emotion. They know their lives are about to change. Over time, the small garage turns into a large warehouse. What started as an online bookstore expands into music, electronics, toys, and countless other products. Amazon becomes the world's largest e-commerce company, and Jeff Bezos creates history. This story teaches us that great achievements always begin with small steps. Taking the right decision at the right time and having faith in yourself can transform dreams into reality.